Hello everybody, SeaSlug here, and have not uploaded a battle in like a week by now. So yeah, the first 2 days I was actually planning on not uploading, and then after that I got sick, and then after that I was honestly just being lazy. So well, anyway, I got a match here now, and it's a pretty good one, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, getting on to the teams, I don't leave me any time to look at the team preview, so I don't know, the team just take a quick look at it. It's over, it's gone. Anyway, I honestly do remember his team just because I don't know, I had this match last night, at least last night from the time I'm recording this, and you know, I was bored and getting really tired of hatching like 30 plus Zumero eggs. So I was like, you know what, screw it. Cody wants a battle, let's get a battle, you know, just kind of just break them all, and this battle's pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna lead off with my Gudra, and I'm gonna immediately just call it back, and that's the last you're gonna see a Gudra until like pretty much like the very end. So anyway, gonna go into my Arcanine, get that Intimidate. He's probably gonna set up something. He goes for the Protect, and right here I already know he has Protect, so I know he's gonna go for it again, which is why I go for the Flare Blitz. And after that, I'm kind of hoping he switches out into his Azumarill. And he does not. He actually goes into his Dragonite. Dragonite's gonna take the Wild Charge. It's gonna at least get rid of that what's it called, the Marble Scale. I'm gonna at least get rid of that Marble Scale, then just hit it with an Outrage. He's gonna go for the Dragon Tail, which is, you know, this Dragonite is defensive. I guess that was the best he can do to my Arcanine, but you know, that honestly does get me out of that, you know, little pickle that I was in, since I was locked into the Outrage. He could have just brought in the Ferrothorn. So thankfully for me, you know, it just Dragon Tails me out. Anyway, my Meowth comes in. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I could have gone for Fake Out. I could have gone for High Jump Kick and probably killed this thing. But he does have the Gengar, and I don't want to risk the High Jump Kick while he has the Gengar. Like, I honestly just don't. And then the Fake Out, you know, he probably could have switched out, and I was honestly expecting him to switch out, which is why I go for the U-turn. So go for the U-turn, go into my Arcanine once again, and get intimidated on that Dragonite. So I decide to go for the Flare Blitz, since, you know, he was probably gonna expect me for the Outrage, and I actually don't. Or he actually doesn't. He actually goes into his Azumarill now, and I need to get out of there because he does have Aqua Jet. So I'm just gonna go into my Gastrodon, get that Storm Rings boost, and that Storm Rings boost is really not gonna help me out too much. I mean, I guess I am gonna get a little bit more extra damage on this Ferrothorn that I was honestly really expecting to come in, which it actually does. So anyway, don't want to lose my Gastrodon, so I'm just gonna switch out, go into my Arcanine, and gonna get that Intimidate. So if he wants to go for that Power Whip, it's not gonna do that much to my Arcanine. My Arcanine is really getting weak here, and it's probably gonna end up dying, which would be really bad because I really need this thing to take out the Ferrothorn. However, luckily for me, I know that he's gonna go for Protect just to get that 1/16 health recovery back. So that's why I go for Flare Blitz that first turn, and the second turn, I've been, you know, kind of just over predicting a bit way too much, which is why I decided to, you know what, screw it, let's just go for that Flare Blitz now instead of predicting him to switch out, and it actually works out, which is awesome. I take out the Ferrothorn, and my Arcanine is gonna go down because of recoil and then Iron Barb damage, but at least it took down that Ferrothorn, and that's all that really matters. It didn't manage to get any Stealth Rocks or spikes or anything like that, so I'm all good with that. I'm gonna send in my Staraptor now, expecting him to switch out into his Gengar, which he actually doesn't. He instead goes into this Dragonite, and since you know, it has Roost and Dragon Tail, I'm expecting it to have Thunder Wave, so it does actually have Thunder Wave. So switching into my Gastrodon was definitely good. He doesn't want to get knocked out, and he can't really knock out my Gastrodon, and going for the Dragon Tail would make him go second, so he's gonna switch out, gonna go into his Greninja, and I predict the switch out. Not really sure into what I was honestly hoping Azumarill, but that would be dumb. So anyway, Toxic that Great Ninja, and right here, most Great Ninjas, you know, are special. So I'm like, yeah, my Gastrodon definitely take a hit, recover, and you know, just stall this thing out. However, he has the freaking Grass Knot, which is like, oh my god, you have that? Why? So yeah, my Gastrodon is gonna take a ton of damage, and you definitely see right here why IBs matter, because if my HP IBs and my special defense or IBs were not perfect, I would have definitely not been able to live that. So IBs definitely do matter, which is, you know, annoying. So anyway, pretty sure that he knows that I don't want to lose my Gastrodon, so I'm gonna predict him to, you know, just over predict. He goes for the Ice Beam. I take that, and then right here, the toxic damage has really been racking up, so it's kind of a hard prediction for him to make. By now I'm expecting him to switch out or go for the Grass Knot. I really don't think that Ice Beam is going to be an option for him, so gonna go into my Staraptor now. He does actually end up switching out, and he does it with the U-turn, so that's perfectly okay with me, except now he actually does have a switch advantage on me. So he's gonna, I forgot what he brings in, but I believe he brings in his Dragonite or his Huggies. Yeah, he brings in his Azumarill, and this is where my Staraptor dies. So fearing that Aqua Jet, I just go for the quick attack, and it really does not work out for me. I should have just gone for that Choice Banded Max Attack Brave Bird Reckless. Should have just gone for that, take out that Huggies, and you know, I would have still had my Staraptor, but that doesn't quite work out. Anyway, get a free switch into my Rotom. I decided just to go into it just because, you know, he's probably not going to want to lose his Azumarill to a Bolt Switch, and, you know, I'm going to get some Switch Initiative, which I actually do. So Dragonite comes in, that Bolt Switch is going to put him in a really low amount of health, and then my next U-turn right here is going to just take it out. So Dragonite out of the way, which is pretty good for me. I don't have to worry about that thing roosting or smacking my team around with its tail. So anyway, I am going to have to bring in something before he does, so I decided to just bring in Rotom, since it's probably going to be able to handle most things in his team. And he brings out the Kangaskhan, which this thing could have, you know, just pretty much been a good game for me, but I am going to get kind of lucky here and get some hacks on it. So first turn, he's going to just, you know, Mega Evolve, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't go for the Fake Out. He probably should have gone for that, but I guess he probably would have predicted something, I don't know. Whatever the case, this does end up working out for him because he does get +2. However, instead of me going for the Choice Specs Hydro Pump, I decided to just go for the Thunder Wave, and then I'm just thinking maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Maybe I should have just gone for the Hydro Pump. But I don't know. The more I look at it, I feel like I would have, like, in the end, I would have been in the, like, I would have been in the same situation of my Rotom dying, except this time around I would probably keep my Miancha alive. So I don't know, that was a pretty hard decision. I was just thinking about it, and like there really wasn't any way around this Kangaskhan. Like, just, I don't know, there just wasn't. Anyway, right here you see how much that Hydro Pump would have done. So yeah, I probably should have just gone for the Hydro Pump, and then after that send in my Miancha and taking it out. But what ends up happening is I just paralyze it, my Miancha dies, Hydro Pump, and my Rotom dies, and now my Gastrodon right here is gonna get super lucky, gonna get that full paralyzation on the Sucker Punch. I really don't think I could have lived +2 Sucker Punch followed up by another +2 Sucker Punch. I actually don't know if Parental Bondage, if you get hit by 2 attacks with the same base power, or like maybe the second one's weaker, like I don't know. But anyway, he's down to or actually, how many Pokemon does he have? I think he has 2 at this point, so I'm gonna go for a Scald. He goes for the Shadow Ball. It's not gonna do much to my Gastrodon, so, Gastrodon's just doing some work right now. However, right here, as you'll see, actually, no, he has 3 Pokemon left. He has Gengar, his Huggies, and his Frog thing, so yeah, I'm just going for Scalds, and right here I'm really hoping that I can get this thing burned, because if I can, I will be able to survive his Play Rough. And unfortunately for me, I don't get the burn, which means that I am gonna ultimately have to die to the Play Rough. However, in the bright side, my Goodra will be faster, so I can't just take this thing out with Thunderbolt. So Gastrodon, you did your job. Would have been definitely a lot better if you got this thing burned, because then you could have lived it and then smacked him again with stalled and my freaking monitor turning off. But anyway, Goodra's gonna come in, just take that thing out with the Thunderbolt, and now he has 2 Pokemons left. He has the Gengar and this thing, so this thing's just gonna go for the Ice Beam, gonna get that stab, and my Goodra is gonna take that really nicely. It does not have the Assist Best or whatever that's called. It has a Lumberry, so yeah, anyway, Thunderbolt, finish that thing off. It's not super effective anymore, but thankfully it's still enough to take the, what's it called actually? The Greninja down. And in comes the Gengar, his last Pokemon, my last Pokemon, hoping that I can live whatever he wants to go for. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, and looking at that, it was definitely a good idea to just go for the rest over just attacking him right away, because I really don't think I would have been able to live 2 Sludge Bombs, and as you'll see right here, it's gonna take 2 Dragon Pulses for me to take this Gengar down. So that is going to be the game. His second Sludge Bomb. Yeah, there you go. That's how much damage it's doing. And then here comes my Dragon Pulse. It's gonna do a ton of damage. So by this point, yeah, the game is definitely over. And yeah, right here during the match, I was actually thinking how horrible it would be if he poisoned me the first on that first Sludge Bomb. He would have wasted my Lumberry, and then I would have just gone to sleep and stayed asleep. So not the case. I win. That was a pretty good game. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. I'm gonna try to get some more matches and not go a whole week without uploading. I think I already said this, but yeah, I did make some perfect IB breeds of what's it called? Azumarill or Marill. So that is definitely going to be a Pokemon you guys will see in the future. And also there are some new programs, or I guess yeah, there are some new programs, one of them being Pika Edit and another one being IV Checker. I don't know. Point is, people are now able to extract Pokemon from the game. I mean, you're not really extracting them. All you really do is, just do some stuff with your internet to the point where you can get the Pokemon information and then edit it in a program. There's still no way to send it back to the game, but I will definitely let you guys know when that is available, because I honestly just want to create my own Pokemon, just like bam, like that. I don't want to waste all my free time on Route 7, because last night I played till like 2 and all I did was hatch eggs. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and later folks.